Today's topic is something that I feel needs to be talked about, especially in a society where people are constantly told what to do, when to marry, whom to marry, how to marry, when to have kids, when to settle down. Looking at the video title, you might have understood what this video is about. But before I dive in, a quick disclaimer: this video is not about bashing marriage or having kids. If you want to get married, if you want to have kids, amazing. I totally support your choice. But this video is specifically about what happens when one doesn't want to get married, one doesn't want to have kids, but still somehow ends up doing it. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you all are doing well and also in good health and wealth. Today's story is about my former colleague with whom I started my corporate journey. She was my senior there and I know what's happening with her life, okay? And she got in touch with me recently. We were a bit out of touch in between, and she told me that, Sonali, I want you to share this story to the world. She believes that more people need to hear this, and this is her reality, but it could be someone else's warning. So let's call my colleague Sandhya and her husband Jeet. So Sandhya, she was my senior during my first job, and she was extremely empathetic. As I said, very nice, very understanding, very supportive, and amazing leader. And she was highly ambitious and highly, competitive. Like, she loved taking challenges, and she already had plans when it comes to her work. Like, she knew that she wants to climb the corporate ladder. She knows that by these many years she wants to reach this designation level, that designation level, and everything. And things were like pretty, like, she knew what to do. Like, she knew exactly what she wanted and she used to go after it, okay? And back then she was dating Jeet. They were like dating, I think they were dating since their college or something like that. So I think 6-7 years or something like that. And he used to come to pick her up every now and then, and she used to talk highly about him. She used to be like, what, Jeet is like that, this is how we met and everything. So that really seemed like a sweet love story. And I met Jeet once or twice whenever he came to office. So I was like, yeah, pretty chilled guy and everything. And since she used to share parts of her life with me, and I used to work under her and everything, she told me that, what, Sonali, I do not want to get married and I do not want to have kids. And I was like, oh, interesting. And back then to मेरा ना बस college खत्म हो गया था, ठीक है? And I was like, kind of pursuing my MBA. It was just around that time, and I was like, interesting, because a lot of people who don't want to get married, they still go and get married and everything, and they're like, oh no, what, it's just a phase. But she was very sure about it, that she doesn't want to get married and have kids. So I was really curious कि भाई क्यों, like, क्या reason है? And she was like, नहीं यार Sonali, I'm very content with my job. मुझे पता है कि मुझे future में क्या करना है when it comes to my job and my pay and everything, and I have an amazing boyfriend and I'm living with him, and I think that's about it. I do not want to give my relationship with him some tag or label or something like that, and I don't see myself as a mother. So I was like, why not? And she was like, I don't think so, I have that in me to handle kids and everything. मुझे बच्चे दूर से ही पसंद है, मुझे like शादी वादी करना ही नहीं है. तो I was like, great, like, you know what you have to do, right? And even she had that discussion with Jeet, and even Jeet was pretty understanding. He was like, okay, no issues and everything, okay? And अभी कैसा है ना, Sandhya, she already had this amazing high paying job. Her work shifts were late, and it was very stressful, but she enjoyed it. Now Jeet, on the other hand, he had a very chilled, less paying job and everything, and she used to tell me that उसका job like बहुत ही chilled है, वो घर पे बैठ के games खेलता रहता है. And I was like, does he have any plans? Shh. 1 second guys. शो, ये कौवे कौन से भी टाइम में आते हैं, उनको कितना भी खाने को तो और 10 बार आते हैं, क्या बोलूं मैं. हाँ, तो anyway, तो she was very chilled about that. She was like, yeah, Jeet is a very chill guy. He doesn't want like to climb the corporate ladder. उसको उसको घर पे बैठ के बस वीडियो गेम्स दे दो, वो खेलेगा, and उसको इतना जॉब स्विच करने का या फिर ज्यादा पढ़ाई करके या फिर जो भी एक्स्ट्रा काम करके प्रमोशन उसको चाहिए ना, he's happy with where he is. And I was like, fine, that's great, because at the end they are a team, they have that arrangement, and if she's okay with that, if he's okay with that, well and good, right? Like, not everybody wants a partner with a high paying job or someone who's as ambitious as them. So I think their dynamic was pretty sorted and things were really going good. But by the time they started reaching their 30s, उनको थोड़ा बहुत घर से प्रेशर आने लग गया कि तुम लोग एक तो लिविंग रह रहे हो, एंड एशियन इंडियन हाउस होल्ड में तो बहुत ही बड़ा हा होता है कि यार तुम लोग साथ में रह रहे हो एंड एवरीथिंग. तो दे स्टार्ट गेटिंग दैट प्रेशर दैट चलो शादी करो एंड एवरीथिंग. एंड शी वाज लाइक, नो, आई डू नॉट वांट टू गेट मैरिड, आई एम हैप्पी लिविंग विद हिम लाइक दैट. एंड इवन ही वाज लाइक, नहीं, मुझे भी शादी नहीं करना, आई एम हैप्पी लिविंग विद Sandhya, I do not want to have kids and everything. But then one day, I don't know what happened to him, उसको किसने क्या बोला, उसको किसने क्या पट्टी पढ़ाया, he told Sandhya that, listen, I want to get married and I want to have kids. And that came as a shocker, because तुम इतना साल से, अभी सपोज मैं, if I have a boyfriend and if I'm dating him for like 10 years and I've told him like, see, listen, I do not want to get married and have kids, and he's like, yeah, even me, and that's why we're like, you know, dating and everything, and after a couple of years you're telling me नहीं अभी तो मुझे शादी करना है, मुझे बच्चे पैदा करने हैं, like that really makes you think like, why, what exactly happened? So that came as a shock of her, and she was like why all of a sudden, like I do not want to get married, I don't want to have kids. Who is telling you what? He's like, nahi, my parents are like, you know, kind of they have like started bride hunting for me, and you know, they are like, you know, if you're not going to get married to her, we will like, you know, marry you off with someone else, and you know, like you have to like either marry her or someone else. And he started telling her that, listen, we are anyway living together, let us just get married, बच्चे का बाद में देख लेंगे. And she was like, नहीं, बाद में देखने का बात ही नहीं है भाई, मुझे शादी करना नहीं है, मुझे बच्चे नहीं पैदा करने. And he was like, listen, I do not want to marry someone else, I want to marry you, but my parents are like blackmailing me, and you know, I don't know what nonsense. I don't know. एक तो मुझे ये समझ में नहीं आता, what's up with these people, guys and girls both, who, you know, all of a sudden they realize कि oh, now my parents are like pressurizing me, so I have to listen to them. तुम जब इतना साल डेट करते, तुमको तभी पता नहीं था कि तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स तुमको प्रेशराइज करेगा. I don't understand this nonsense. So anyway, he basically told her what, you know, like I told you guys, right? And he was like, either I'm gonna marry you or I'm going to marry someone else. There is no in between. And she was like, listen, I do not want to marry you and I do not want to have kids, okay? There is no in between. So यहाँ पे इनका clash हो गया, and they were like, you know what, let's break up, okay? And I think it was more of Jeet का demand that he wanted to break up, because he was like, you know what, I want to get married, I want to have kids. If you can't give me marriage and kids, you know, we might as well break up. And she was really heartbroken, because यार तुम इतना साल किसी के साथ spend कर रहे हो, all of a sudden that person is like, let's get married, and she's like, no, I would rather not marry anyone, you know, than just marry you for the sake of it. तो उनका breakup हो जाता है. Now after they broke up, obviously Sandhya, she was not in a good place. Her mental health, her physical health was deteriorating, and she just felt that a part of her was gone, you know. And that's how breakup feels, right? Because when you love someone so much, all of a sudden वो person तुम्हारे life में नहीं, and you feel like it's the end of the world for you. बस अभी इसके बाद तो मुझे जीना ही नहीं है, ऐसे feel होता है. And that's what she was feeling. And the thing is ना, she would have gotten over that phase, you know, but तभी हो रहा क्या था पता है, उसके आसपास के लोग ना उसको कॉन्स्टेंटली मैनिपुलेट कर रहे थे. एंड देखो, ऐसा बोलने के लिए लगता है कि नहीं मैं तो बहुत स्ट्रांग हूँ, मेरा तो माइंड बहुत स्ट्रांग है, मैं तो मैनिपुलेट नहीं हो सकती. बट कभी कभी तुमको पता भी नहीं चलेगा कि सामने वाला इज मैनिपुलेटिंग यू, बिकॉज यू विल बी लाइक थिंकिंग कि नहीं यार, दिस पर्सन इज माई वेल विशर, बट ही इज नॉट बीइंग अ वेल विशर. दिस पर्सन इज जस्ट ट्राइंग टू इम्पोज हिज थॉट्स ऑन यू, एंड दैट्स व्हाट वाज हैपनिंग विद हर. एवरीवन फ्रॉम हर फ्रेंड्स, acquaintances, colleagues, relatives, her ex-boyfriend, her boyfriend, whatever, everyone were like, you know what, तू गलत कर रही है. Just because you have this bloody belief that you do not want to get married and have kids, you are wrong and you are going to end up and die alone. Like तेरे आसपास कोई नहीं रहेगा. Like you will be alone, and the fear of being alone scared her. Like she knew that she doesn't want to get married and have kids, but she still was happy because her boyfriend was with her. उसके दिमाग में ये था कि यार मैं तो full lifetime I'm going to live in with my boyfriend, but now even he is gone, even he's going to get married to someone else, have babies with someone else. People are telling, and उसके आसपास जितने भी लोग थे सब शादीशुदा थे, सबके बच्चे थे. तो everybody was like, see, motherhood is such an amazing experience, having kids, having marriage is so amazing, you are missing out. तो she finally gave in. She thought, you know what, मैं गलत कर रही हूँ. यार होता है guys, जब होता है, when there are 1,000 people telling you that you are wrong, even though you are not wrong ना, it's very easy to get manipulated. I'm not normalizing this, but it happens, okay? It takes years of practice to get over manipulation. And she finally gave in, and she, you know, again reached out to Jeet, and she was like, you know what, like let's get married because I can't lose you and everything. And it's really sad because this guy, he was ready to let her go just because he wanted baby and kids. And like it's, I mean, I know opinions change होता है, but यार तुम 10 साल या फिर 6-7 साल से तुम एक opinion पे टिको, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, now I want kids, and if I can't have that with you, I'm gonna let you go. I mean, what kind of love is that, right? So anyway, they patched up, and you know, they get married and everything. The first few months are amazing. She feels that, you know what, it's similar to living in, it just has this tag and label and everything, and he's doing his usual chilled low pay job, you know, doing games and all that stuff every day, and she's going to work, and you know, she has that extra working hours, but she's content. She's like, I've got the love of my life back. So usko lага कि यार everything is fine now. But then things started going down the hill when she got pregnant. Sorry guys, but I'm just trying to process because people they often say that motherhood is such a beautiful experience, and it is. Okay, I have seen my cousins, people around me having babies, and it's really amazing. It feels so good to see them being these wonderful mothers and everything. And maybe in future I would like to be a mother, but only when I'm mentally, physically, financially ready. And the thing is, now people do not highlight the challenging part of being a mother, you know. Everything, right from pregnancy to giving birth to postpartum, everything is so challenging and stressful. And you know, all these aunties, they are very quick to say कि हमारे ज़माने में तो हम लोग 8-8 बच्चे पैदा करते थे। यार तुम्हारे ज़माने में बहुत लोग बच्चे पैदा करते थे, but फिर उनका हेल्थ का किधर, there were so many deaths back then when there were no proper doctors and everything. So you know how challenging it is. And now, even though there is science, doctors, सब कुछ जो भी है, but still it is challenging, यार. And that's what exactly happened with her. She got pregnant and she delivered twins, okay, and the entire childbirth process was a very traumatic experience for her. C-section hua, and you know, there were some complications, and because of that bahut sara operations and all karna pada. And she gave birth to 2 healthy, beautiful babies, but at the cost of her own health. She couldn't walk properly, guys, after giving birth to kids. Like usko chalne nahi ho raha tha properly, and it's been 2 or I think 3 years now since she's had her babies, and she's still sorry, my camera died for a second. I don't know what happened, but yeah, like the entire process was very traumatic for her. And she got back issues, she couldn't walk properly, and she fell into postpartum depression. And sorry guys, I had to pause the video for a second because I mean, I don't know, I just feel so sad because this woman, okay, this woman, I look up to her so much, you know, and she is such a strong warrior. And seeing someone so full of life, you know, so happy go lucky, such an enthu person who had her dreams and everything, seeing her struggling like that, I mean, it really makes my heart ache, you know. I mean, I know she will bounce back stronger. I mean, I know she'll get better and she will like be herself again. But just, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I mean, I know I'm just not being myself today. It's just that seeing her in so much pain. Like when she was even narrating the story to me, when she was crying and she was telling me everything on video call, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, she, you know, like she told me that she lost her job because of that chronic pain, and because of her not being able to walk, and because of her mental health and everything, she couldn't retain the job. And she just says that, Sonali, I lost myself, I lost my job, I lost my independence. I mean, जब उसने वो बोला ना भाई, I mean, I just felt, मतलब इतना मुझे बुरा लगा. I was like, fuck man, like fuck, this is not what she wanted, right? And her husband, eventually he had to give up his chilled job and he took up a high paying job and everything. And you know what, Sunday, if you're watching this video, I'm really sorry. I know you love him, but what makes me angry is that this fucker, इसको भी इतनी हिम्मत है ये बोलने की कि I regret having kids. I mean, bitch, you broke up with your girlfriend because she didn't want to have kids. You were ready to marry someone else because your girlfriend, your long-term girlfriend, didn't want to marry you and have kids. And now, just because, not because, and now, you know what's the worst part? He doesn't regret having kids seeing his wife in pain. He regrets having kids because he has to give up his relaxed, comfortable life and do this high-paying, stressful job. He regrets having kids because he has to be a provider now. And so far, Sandhya was the provider. Sandhya was enjoying being the provider, and all of a sudden, he is the provider now. And he's like, I don't feel connected to the kids. Didn't you beg for kids? This woman, I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm so sorry, guys. I mean, this is such things ना मेरा बहुत दिमाग का भोसड़ा होता है, because I'm like, what the fuck, man? What do you want? This woman, she went through a fucking difficult pregnancy for you. She had this complicated surgery because of you, the C-section and everything. She couldn't walk because of you. And now you're telling that, oh, I'm not even sure if I wanted kids. Like, It's okay. Sorry, I just have to collect myself. It's just sad, and now most of her time goes in therapy and other sessions that she has with the doctor and everything, so that she can start walking properly again, and she can reduce the pain and everything. She's on medications, and she's not doing fine. She says that Sonali, I'm better than before, but I know that she's not. Like, I can feel that, and I'm praying, guys. And guys, if guys, I really want you guys to like pray and manifest this, that she gets back to being that boss babe that she was. She's still a boss babe, but I really am rooting for her success again, and yeah, I mean, now he's doing this job and he's taking her to therapies and everything. Sandhya's mom is taking care of the kids. Sandhya says that, Sonali, it's been more than 2 years. I don't feel connected to the kids, like they are my kids, I know, but I don't feel that connection. And the husband is like, I'm trying my best to connect with the kids, but even he couldn't. And I mean, I don't want to go there again because that really makes me angry. It's just that their house is no longer a house, it's silent, it's distant. I also feel really sad for the kids, because they are growing up in a household where no one is actually present. Like, no parent is present, no one wins here. Like, nobody wins here, all because of one fucking pressured decision. And I don't blame Sandhya here. I don't blame the kids, absolutely not. I blame this fucking society where women are bloody guilt tripped into marriage and motherhood, into giving up everything else to make all these other insecure fuckers feel secured. That is bloody pathetic. The thing is, if you want marriage and kids, that's amazing. I wish you guys all the happiness in the world. But if you don't want marriage and kids, that's okay too. The thing is, you don't owe anybody a marriage, or you don't owe anyone kids, and you certainly don't owe anyone your dreams, man. I mean, that's about it, And Sandhya, she was telling me that, Sonali, if I wouldn't have gone back to his life, and if I wouldn't have patched up with him, I would have still been me, but now I've just lost myself in that process. And I'm like, no, Sandhya, you haven't. This is a challenging time for you, and you will get back on your feet very soon. I'm rooting for you. But that's the thing, guys, do not continue a relationship or go back to someone just because you have that fear that I will end up alone, or I will die alone, or nobody will date me, or something like that. Don't have that feeling that, oh my god, I've spent 10 years of my life dating this person, how can I be alone? You can, yes you can, trust me on that. And yeah, that's what happened. And this video, it's not just a story, it's a reminder, so that you guys keep reminding yourself to set boundaries, to honor your boundaries, to listen to your gut feeling, because your gut feeling is always right, and also to stand firm on your belief. क्योंकि 100 चूते आके तुमको बोलेंगे कि तुम गलत हो. As long as your decision or your belief is not hurting someone, is not morally or ethically wrong, you're doing fine. Trust me. So just because कोई तुमको आके बोल रहा है यार तू गलत सोच रही है, तू ऐसा सोच रखी मत, नहीं ऐसा होगा, do not listen to them. तुम्हारा gut feeling तुमको पता है कि तुमको क्या चाहिए. That's it. बाकी लोग भाड़ में गए, ठीक है. And Sandhya ka story, Sandhya did not share her story with me because she wanted sympathy. Sandhya very clearly told me that, Sonali, I'm sharing this story so that people can choose themselves and they will not fall into this thing, They won't make decisions for others' happiness and, to keep others happy at the cost of their own life. So yeah, that's about it for today's video. Let me know in the comments if you have gone through something like that, or someone has gone through something like that. How did they get over it? How did you get over it? I always say that, let's talk about it, because I really want to build a community where we can speak our minds, share our stories, and as I always say, give each other virtual jhappies and puppies. Sandhya's story is inspiring as well as challenging, okay, and I know Sandhya, okay, she has been my mentor, and I know that she will bounce back stronger. So I'm rooting for her. Let us all root for her. And also, I one request, guys, I really want you guys to share this video with someone who's going through something like that, because that was the main intent of the video. I really do not want any person to take this step, because there are many other Sandhyas. I have known other people who are just marrying because their dad is angry, or their dad is not feeling well, or because their parents are upset, or their parents are emotionally blackmailing, or relatives kuch keh rahe, or my friends are getting married or something like that. So don't do that. marry when you're ready, marry if you want to, have kids when you're ready, and have kids when you want to. It's that simple. I think there is an ambulance. So yeah, it's that simple. And yes, thank you so much for watching this video. I know I was not myself today. I know I was just rambling, talking things and just zoning out and having a lot of things going on in my mind and not speaking and just speaking. So forgive me for that. That was not my intent. I wanted this story to be very crisp and very much on point. So if I couldn't do that, I'm really sorry. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and yes, I will see you again in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.